Two, if we may ask, inside.
I'm very impressed with the work effort. I thank all of them. They will be undertaking this work. You want to very good decision. I appreciate the work they have done.
And maybe it's a first step for finding more missing persons from both sides.
Sorry.
Because this is a pain, it's a human issue. I very much hope that over time we discover more missing persons. For the relief of the families, it's a pain, obviously. We have a lady on the Turkish side. Her husband got lost in 1963, and she is now 91. And she begs me every time I meet her that I find, or I help to find her husband before she dies.
Yes.
So it's a major pain, obviously.
This is a
Mr.
purely
President?
humanitarian issue. It doesn't matter if you're a Greek Cypriot or a Turkish Cypriot. We are talking about humans.
Yes.
And we are here with Ersin, that I'm sure that he's very sensitive with the issue, having in mind that his father was a Turkish Cypriot member in the CMP for more than 20 years.
21 years.
For 21 years. And we are here to send a message to all Cypriots, Greek Cypriots and Turkish Cypriots to work together, to give us information. We need to speed up the excellent work that CMP is doing, the excellent work that the scientists, Greek Cypriots and Turkish Cypriots are doing in order to finish with this issue. So many years for the relatives to wait. I'm sure all of you understand the pain. So I'm here and we discuss a bit with Ersin. I'm here to examine any other way in order to have more teams, more groups that the CMP can use in order to speed up the process regarding this purely humanitarian issue. Purely humanitarian issue that if we enhance even more our cooperation, we'll send also messages to the Cypriot people about the need to work together.
And I was very impressed
here
with the people here, with the progress of science. They have been following the developments and they are doing an excellent job, because with the progress of science, they can find more, obviously, remains.
So is there
they can have better results with
DNA tests and all.
Is there an agreement to proceed with more excavations? Have you come to
We are here for that. We are discussing. We ask our members to consider some ideas that may speed up even more the whole process.
We have to encourage people to know about the sites, to come out and obviously to give information, because unless you get any information, you are not able to explore further sites.
Can this lead to an upgrading of the CMP to a truth commission?
CMP has been doing an excellent job for years. I think we've just been given information inside that there are 42 cases in the world resembling this, and the Turkish Cyprus Missing Persons Committee in the world ranking is one of the best. So I thank all these people who have worked for the CMP, for the success all over these years, including, as Nico said, my father, who worked as the Turkish Cypriot president for 21 years. Obviously, it was a very long period, and since all these years, we have been hearing about how really good efforts have been made. Therefore, it's an opportunity for me to thank all people who have contributed to the results achieved today. But as Nico said, we will continue to encourage people to come out and obviously, and this is very important, before they die, because there are a lot of people who know, but they have reached an age now, because we are talking about since 1970, next year it will be 50 years, and since 1960s, 60 years. Because the first missing person, this Cengiz Ratip that I've just been talking about, he lost in early 1960s. So we are talking about a period of more than 60 years. And after 60 years, for us to be here to be talking about missing persons and our endeavors and efforts to have some substantial progress in this very humanitarian issue is, I think, something that should be applauded. Therefore, once more, I thank all people involved, including the third person. Where are you?
Here.
But I come here. But unfortunately, he tells me that he met my father a few times. He knows the family, but he's retiring this year. Therefore, before you retire, you have to share with all of us all what we have got to know so far.
Mr. Christodoulides and Mr. Dada, maybe
Truth and Reconciliation Committee, because it was asked before, it's one way, yes, I raised the issue before, we can examine the possibility, if it supports the excellent work of the CMP or more financial support. It is very important that the European Union is the #1 donor of the work of CMP. I know the financial aspect is very important. That's why I mentioned before the need to have more teams working, because it's a pity to have information but not having inadequate number of teams in order to proceed with excavation. So those issues are going to be discussed from our two members, and I'm sure that we'll have some suggestions that myself and Ersin are going to decide.
we know that this is a humanitarian issue. Did you agree on a meeting between the two?